And in case anyone's interested, this is where I use my cruise control. It's just that I'm not very often on roads like this, for a good reason, because it's so boring. M25, you're boring. But it does make you, give you time to massage your hands. Let's just tighten that up a bit. No, not go slower, tighten it up a bit. And as I don't come round this way very often, I don't know what parts have been made into a smart motorway and what haven't at the moment, because it's all getting done, isn't it? So I'm behaving. I don't like behaving. Oh, there you go, we're down to 60. Bit of a crosswind going on. Not like, oh, I'm gonna wind you. Just like, you know, cross. It's coming across. It's not angry. It's not angry about being wind. Who's angry about being wind? Why have I got that smell of burning brake or clutch? Oh, that's a bit too fast. It's quite strong. Can't be me, because that would be behind me, wouldn't it? There we go then. Yeah, so I don't know how smart this motorway is yet, whether the overhead signage for your speed, what are they called? Your average speed. Is it average? It's not average, is it? Your overhead walkways with the speed control on it. I don't know whether they're linked into the camera system yet. As you see, there's 3 back there. I think that is traffic flow, whereas these up here, these yellow ones, that's speed control. And as I say, I don't know whether that is actually linked into the overhead, because that's what smart motorways do. They link it all in, and they're averaging them all out as well. They've got some right clever cameras coming up. It all really is getting very tedious. But, to be fair, it doesn't fucking work, does it? Because here we are, they put the speed limit down to create a flow of traffic, and here we are in a queue of traffic. So, it's not really working. I suppose more people need to behave themselves, and that's no good. Go on. You know you want to. Brilliant, mate, brilliant. That was outstanding. And these are the potatoes that caused the queue. Like this twat here. It just caused a big queue. Hang on a minute, I'll just sit on the motorway doing 0 miles an hour, indicating to get over. That's what keeping it flowing's all about. Oh, I'm so cynical. So cynical. At least I ain't got to pay for the tunnel. You got to take the small pluses in life and try and amplify them into convincing yourself you've got a happy existence, even though you're on the M25 doing 40 miles an hour. I can feel myself slowly dying. I'll just collapse. I'll get to the tunnel and I'll be 110 years old and just collapse in a puddle of dust. But as I say, it's so long since I've been up round this way, I don't know if the cameras are integrated in with the overhead speed reduction signs. whether they have actually set up any sort of average speed system or anything. But what I do know is I can do a bit of filtering and not waiting all the fucking traffic. Let's get out that fast way. That's should have a few less trying to kill us. Yeah, I think the main downside of a smart motorway is there's no minimum speed. So if someone's trotting along doing, I don't know, 45, 50 in a 70, shouldn't they be prosecuted as well for holding up the traffic? Let's get over here again. Whoa. And again. Because ultimately you're trying to stop the problems with the traffic, and then yeah, then ultimately they're holding all the traffic up. So if you're going to create flow, it's got to be both ways. You can't have people crawling along. And the ultimately, I mean, this is because we're close to Christmas and everyone's trying to get up the shops. Being that we're quite close to, what's it called? Lakeside Shopping Centre. A mecca for all your shopping needs, especially if you want shit. It's tightening up. We don't really want to be on that inside lane. In case the old fuel tankers and that are being sent down a tunnel. That was a little bit tight, so was that. Yeah, I was going to bring the booster up, which would have been a bit thinner. I didn't. I brought the donkey. Oh. Yeah, just letting all the tankers out, look. Oh, we're going into some dark space, are we? Gonna enjoy with these fuckers. Cheers, mate. stinky old Dartford tunnel. So yes, with regards to smart motorways, they'll be smart, and the reason they're all getting smart is to interlink with your cars, and then you will just get on a motorway, put in your destination, and the car will feed off the signs and vice versa, and you'll just be on autopilot all the way there. In which case you just will take a bus. But I think that is ultimately the future. You get a really posh car, it'll link it. I mean, look at them already. They'll track the car in front. They'll track your position within the lane. They'll brake for you. I mean, old cruise control will maintain a speed. You've got hill descent, hill climb operation. It will just turn into an automated system. You will just have to drive around town, because everything will be automated and nobody will have any fun at all. Yay, no fun. Anyway, that's my bloody thoughts and opinion. What's yours? What's yours? Are you looking for the day when you can actually just switch your car into autopilot? Or do you think we should keep a certain amount of human aspect to it, or a lot more human aspect to it, because people are already switching off? And this is why this stuff's getting introduced. We've got too much going on in the car. Sat nav, digital DVD players, Bluetooth. It is designed for your comfort and your recreation, and people do switch off because they know they're going to be stuck in traffic and messed about and all the rest of it, so they switch off. And they do sit there on autopilot, manual autopilot, which is probably more dangerous, but so perhaps some of this stuff should be turned off while you're driving, and then you have to make the decisions. You have to maintain the speed and all the rest of it. Like this one here, this is another one, A13, average speed check all the way down it. And for what? You got 3 lanes at 50 mile an hour. Why 50? Is it just to catch people out? Ridiculous. Look at it. But there you go. As I say, that's my rantings. That's my opinion on the state of affairs on our roads today. So let us know your opinions on fully automatic roads. And obviously, because I'm on an adventure bike, do a bit of standing up. And letting people out. Oh, I've grown into such a polite person. Perhaps average speed does work. Don't want to go down there though. few little raindrops. Meant to be a couple of showers while I'm at my brother's and then clearing up again for my ride home. It's the theory. It's not like the weather apps have ever let me down. Oh dear. I think it's down this one. As I say, it's been a while. Oh, coming across here. Oh, you're not allowed cars down here. It's for buses, taxis and twats like me. He's proper taking the piss, this fella. But that is London. That is London. Come on, the lights. Alright then, let them go first. Down here. Well, that's enough for me today. Ride safe. And if you can't ride safe, don't get bloody caught.